Ebusiafo ene tie for Ghana Politics Avenue. So ena masugusu amutie. Afi eno abedwumadi so like it, share, subscribe to the channel. Send e political trending news. The echo ene the eba no Ghana Politics Avenue. So adepende so de bebramo na bedwafo ene the tie for. Ene your call political highway no so na de. Insem bebre ena yaso akwakote. Obi bebusa se insem no bi ene san. Insem no bi ne se sia no former IGP Dampare ena ne ho abayadwa mu Dampare ena no ho akire ni krata hye ene pro ye bia course NPP amamokuo nim no e wo senka ochiche nkofo bi no wanchihye no na meka se omo de ge amena na omo de asem no share ho omo de evidence ne share ho na onim se ewiase ne de ututu fom de ade share ho dan a epie right now no epie ama journalist bi ababe on vili anasa wa expose secrets no big time o chim actually mu bi se yenya na entete e won from mu nyina se Ahmed ewo ni nyina no na chese ne nsa ehya ase a Sisiano, journalists so ababeke can same be Sisiano, the investigation so big time. For the same way they radio good and at the buy. Mommy uncle in Kuti, we don't be us.
Etimidawo Dina, na me search for PBC. Check on my work with some kakra. Etimigu ya me research no. Ana me hu say PBC nkrofo bi do mko court. Adanya NPP for running PBC ma PBC they got over 600 million. Na NPP aban and Akufado o ma dwene say on begu PBC. Na me pa chotie. PBC aya kan we ko aka say kuo ban ana adwuma kuo ban. Womrom to koko edema Ghana ban. PBC abbreviation. The firm Produce Buying Company Limited. Now, in 1981, Abaya not to so nyen semono. Eno dwene koko akuafo ho se. Ekobase koko ntise aburo. Koko ntise banche. Koko ntise beans. And now do we are what question will be or feature say 1 year non fanya den on fanya the person or the beye. And te koko ba say ye pesi koko tata kwashi abere enye kwade a ene ye Fmr.IGP na yente ekuo bi na onto koko on behalf of Cocoa Board. And the Cocoa Board, equity syndication as syndicated loan in the bar. What Danima PBC, not PBC aqua for no chain. A bit of crab basse, a Cocoa Board nisika. But one more day, and hoba through Cocoa Board, ever coquia for no aqua free cocoa beans no. Nasika bar, one more quaquatia. Now, in my research, ana me hu se koko akuafo no edo mo bi siri krama PBC anase aban a and sese ekoburu 21 days ansa ne atuomaka. I don't know whether my source is right or wrong, because I know say discerning people are listening, and those who know better than I do are also listening. I'll not make any emphatic statement yet. As I'm emphatic, I'll be emphatic. But I'm going to engage Penny Bako and Ne. But I want to lay something before Ansan or Trance. Or banner corrections be our presentation anymore. Then he will help me. It's a one no. And I buying Yadem Rako Parliament, Eli, and yet T. PBC. Say Emeto Coco. And from a year Cocoa Board. Now, Mr. Juba Kobi ya buying the ano. The private sector and so etimiti tibi. It's your private LBC Sinibia. One so Ajuma PBC yano. The same thing and almost to me. But the point is that Akufo-Addo made a statement when he was president. Akufo-Addo catcher say, and your public sector institutions, the president. He came because of the private sector. And deliberately, it collapsing most of the government institutions. Typical example, SIC. But God been so good. State insurance company, led by Mr. President Mahama and the competent MD, Honorable James Ajenim Boateng, SIC is back on its feet. SIC is doing fantastic. SIC is performing magic. And the SIC then a case study. So if Honorable James Ajenim Boateng, President John Dramani Mahama, actually a competent level, say, obetimi the SIC ashare Sabana revive in the dia. Adentina Coco, PBC NPP before share that running good no. And also 8 million naso said the SIC about Bijan naso. The bacho SIC into Coco, but I am fast to the me the year and shasodie. Ne for example no. Me the year and shasodie. Now they trigger me and sometimes you might not like my style, but I do it for a purpose. Me go through the Ghana map and the districts, no. Ghana kita 261 districts, municipals, districts, and metros. I am Maku 261. Out of that, Sabiga. Masinimasi edua koko ni ya maku 127. District edua koko district in Ghana. Out of 261 no. 127 and edua koko wom. Almost no more than half. Anna. Okay. Almost 50%. Okay, so 127. It got 130 there, now 131 billion. So let's say 49% or 49.9% of our districts and you do a cocoa honum. So I was like, who is the boss of PBC? What is the man doing? If James can do this, why is he sitting down? And the man question him ran any day. Yama to no obedium. They make you post to know. I'm told Amaphobia are not comfortable. But I'm going to say assume Ghana for. I have told government appointees, say, Obi and what tell me. But remember, accountability after 4 years. Yet is Cocoa Board Edisika over 1 billion cedis. Equabontain. But I will say, still no crofobia to say. It's your moka. Then Papa do cocoa ni mio. But I know my gentle and me story. Because me a sure pass me Papa cocoa quano. Ebi already go to a chocolate guana anything. Answering. Etinya me papa koko ntina me gina. One more me no mu frɛ busua, wo me Ghana fo do koko. Wo mu ntina me gina. But the point is that the Akufo-Addo's government wo mu amasa Ghana ye di ntina omo baaye. Etiet Saudi dia this current administration ye betwe omo adwan dan asiso na say the ICC general na so pampe no ICC general na so pampe no sabiga sa PBC aso general na so pampe a enos be den e be ye me ba cho mo birthday ye mon ka me pa but the way I must start na say me ko bansa enti mami mo president Mahama Mami mo President Mahama. ni tape no about PBC and Chiro. Me say, we are President Mahama appointee ya. The pacho jitum say, me town. Sabi, unyame naba unyame jaba, unyame classmate. But minumi Ghana for. And I am on your summon ya de chichi Ghana and tea. Wasamba, na me can, men town. Yente President Mahama. Egusulo diwa. Okay. Etiyebetie President Mahama. Ma Alaska so no diwa nti mo coordinate ne ha de. Eti President Mahama, and with the sense in it say PBC nkrofo crowd run PBC down. Yanko. Yentie Yewra John Dramani Mahama.
The workers of PBC have not been paid for about 8 months to 9 months, and it is not known when they would even receive their salaries. It is instructive to note that 2 of the directors who have led PBC into the ditch could see that they had finished the company, and so they were looking for new careers. So they went and stood as parliamentary candidates on NPP tickets, and God doesn't sleep. Happily, they lost. Happily, they both lost. And we thank God that he made them lose. Because you cannot behave like this. Run a profitable company like this into the ditch, and then now you want to bail out and go to parliament. They have to stay and wait for accountability. When we come, we will probe what happened to PBC and hold them to account.
Starting kakrebi about baby ano okase ekawo no starting kitu bi na me
The workers of PBC have not been paid for about 8 months to 9 months.
Okay. I saw President Mama Kane no kre. Now as you speak no, PBC the workers are close to 18 months. I'm told say omotua abesi says I think last year October or November Bobby. When the man and this year February. Either October or this year February omotua kababedru. Papa neba maybe say about the payment of PBC. And then when we inherit here, and one so buy no PBC then echo. Eti President Mama asemo kan ye during the 2024 campaign no. Was when we come, one we am dwene say PBC wo mu guno akono ye de mra be adwuma. But let me tell you today, aban bia eni ho betima revive PBC apart from NDC aban. Because Uniminientia Akufo-Addo and his team deliberately collapsed that institution. Said nobody SIC no. Now, when we are driving towards that Jolu highway no do Perez Doma. Sadiga say oko towards Gold House. Now do Perez traffic light on more. Shall send if so. Sabra send us one no. PBC 4 a time no. On national office or headquarters, I don't know. My Facebook couldn't have rough. And I'm money network for in Casa. Yanya brepa. Eti Yandia minim sa and PBC Jananaswa. The workers of PBC will be very happy. Say PBC Jananaswa. PBC metima employment among the unemployment among the youth. A subatika kra. And it's a net good board. Temane a PMMC and NPP no. F 114. Then there's a good board as a workers F 450. It tells you say. And Mabruni be and a Jumaya gold board. It's a good board to meet PMMC staff strength no at the call 450. PBC can do better. PBC crowd here. They have regional offices as well as district offices. What is happening? Eti Yankwana, finance minister, they're not ready now. Can we go? Okay. Yente finance minister, voice no hanum. On PBC, Yente no.
Optimize its installed capacity for processing. The new financing model will utilize domestic cocoa beans to purchase cocoa. The new financing model will utilize domestic cocoa bonds to purchase cocoa and repay the cocoa proceeds within each crop year. The bonds will be used to raise a revolving fund for cocoa board to turn around at least once during the season. The model will also revive the indigenous license buying companies that have been completely thrown out of business as a result of the current financing model. State-owned produce buying company, PBC, will be revived to resume full operations and become the leading license buying company in the cocoa sector with immediate effect. With the new financing model, Cocoa Board can sell beans of any volume to local processing companies to promote value addition and job creation. Cabinet has, however, directed that with immediate effect, the remainder of the beans for the crop year 2025-2026 should be allocated for domestic processing. Cabinet has also directed that beginning from 2026 to 2027 crop season, a minimum of 50% of all cocoa beans should be processed locally. And this will be part of the Cocoa Board Bill going to Parliament. Pursuant to this, the state-owned cocoa processing company, CPC, will be revived as a matter of priority to become the leading processor of Ghana's cocoa beans. I've also, this morning, together with my colleague, the Minister responsible for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, met with domestic cocoa processors cutting across the private sector, who have indicated that they have the capacity and the balance sheet, obviously, of Ghana Cocoa Board to enable it implement its new financing model and the reforms. Cabinet has also directed.
On show be or Jubile arrange material. How many Ghana politics have been so? And I'm ready. I'm quite some information before I be the movies in the mamma if you saw like you shall subscribe to the channel and send away political trending news. The echo and the baby and Ghana politics avenue. So I depend on the baby Nabella for and the T for and I'm the business. Oh, and some Caribbean so fashion comment section or send away. You bet me not doing down day. Macron.